So today I'm out doing some driving. It snowed yesterday. It was really beautiful, but no driving was accomplished. I did make a cool video though. Postmates versus Uber Eats. I really like that. But yeah, no, I am waiting in the LA Fitness parking lot, and I'm it's kind of near a hotspot, and I'm just waiting on a DoorDash delivery. I was debating on doing Postmates, but I'm a little lazy. I don't feel like driving downtown, so I'm just waiting. Now, a cool thing that I noticed was DoorDash has a special promotion with Lime Bike. So they're doing these trials where you can enroll in a trial program that gives you 15 free days of riding with Lime Bike. So I am going to ride Lime Bike on March 1st in downtown Seattle. I'm going to have the GoPro. I'm going to be doing the whole thing. I'm going to do some reviews on my experience riding the e-bikes for Lime Bike in downtown Seattle. So hopefully that'll be fun, right? I mean, who knows? I'm going to let the top down because I'm bored, and it's a blue day out there, blue sky. Well, this is one alternative, but this is the kit lens that I have with it. And you know, it's not terrible. And it does have the advantage that it is autofocus at least. And I can zoom in on stuff. You know, another thing I've been doing is leaving the camera on manual, even when I'm in video. Maybe I should leave it on automatic when I'm in video. I'm gonna see what it looks like when I shoot myself. Now I'm dark. Perfect as rain. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't been doing that. Well, the plan was to do DoorDash today, but I have no idea. Why they even pause my... Are they saying they gave me an order? They gave me an order. Oh, okay. I have an order. Everest for only $6.50, and normally I would reject a $6.50 order even though it's super close, but I'm trying to get my acceptance rating above 80% again, so I am going to accept. So we're off. Okay, so I'm off to do this pickup at the Royal Everest Indian place, Nepalese place probably. And, you know, there's one thing that I wanted to talk about that's been on my mind recently, and that is the Postmates and DoorDash referral programs. So let's say that you're doing all three, well, you know, 3 of the food delivery platforms. If you're doing...
Head north on 4th Avenue Southwest towards Southwest 148th Street, then turn left onto Southwest 148th Street.
If you're doing Postmates, DoorDash, and Uber Eats, and you want to refer someone, which is the best platform to refer someone? Well, DoorDash does an interesting little trick where they say that your referee has 30 days after sign up to complete X number of trips, right? Ooh, get to add an order to my route. Cool. So, you know, so your referee signs up for DoorDash. He or she then proceeds to wait up to 2 weeks to get their information in the mail. Once they get their stuff and they're ready to go, well, they only have 2 weeks to do 100 delivery rides, or 50 or 40 or whatever the number may be. Well, you would think that the DoorDash referee thing would start as soon as the new Dasher is actually able to drive, but that is not how it works, right? So they trick you a little bit. So yeah, I just wanted to comment on that. Postmates is similar in the sense that Postmates requires you to, and I'm looking for the restaurant right now. Oh, Postmates has a time limit. So it's like, oh, complete X amount of deliveries within X amount of days. But these time limit referrals are very hard to actually accomplish, because a lot of people do this part-time. Some people, you know, some people won't drive for Postmates every day, or won't be full-time Postmates people. But that doesn't mean that, you know, if they do 100 deliveries, they weren't valuable to Postmates. You know what I mean? All right. Let's see. Oh, I forgot my dasher pack. Can't really do much without this now, can we? Got to have the bag. Okay, Royal Everest. Although this is cool, Royal Everest has a deal with DoorDash, so you won't actually need to pay once you're here, which is kind of awesome. No one here. Wow, it smells so good here. Because I'm waiting for the food, I make sure to send the customer a text. Alright. Got the order finally. And you know, they were actually on time. It's just that I was so close that I got the order pretty early, so yep. So I sent a text to the customer, and now I'm gonna go deliver it. But I also had a second delivery, which I probably should have went ahead and picked up the food from the other delivery while I was waiting. I wasn't quick on my feet that time, so we'll see what happens. DoorDash wants me to go to the other restaurant first before I deliver off the first order's pickup. And so I'm gonna go to Huckleberry and pick up this food, and yeah, and do that before dropping off the first order. So batch orders are awesome. I always celebrate when I get them because they allow me to make much more money for in the shortest time as I possibly can. The only downside with batch orders is, especially because now DoorDash is calculating your on-time rate. If you have batch orders and one of the orders is delayed, like that one, if you have to wait 5-10 minutes to pick up the first order, well, your second order may end up being late. And if your second order is late, it hurts your on-time rating. Now, DoorDash hasn't quite come out and said that we could be fired for our on-time rating being low, but I don't want to take that chance. And in fact, I think I'm going to call DoorDash, and I'm going to go to like one of those to the onboarding location, and I'm going to talk to somebody in person to ask them about this on-time rating, to see if this is something that we should be worried about being fired from the platform for. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm definitely going to do that though. But okay, we are on our way to Huckleberry. This parking lot is so weird. There's no space to even go there, or the people parked really oddly. But okay, look, we've arrived at Huckleberry Restaurant really quickly. It was really, really close by. Let's go ahead and go in here and pick us up a delivery order. I'm gonna bring my bag in anyway. All right, so I got my bag filled up here to the brim with 2 orders, and 2 of the orders both have brown bags, but luckily I remembered which one is which, and now it's off to deliver these guys. Yeah, so sometimes you have to deal with slow wait staff, especially with DoorDash deliveries, it seems. And of course you got to go to the door. But at least if you're in an area that is less populated, like I'm dealing with here in Burien and not downtown Seattle, the drop-off locations typically are easier than if you are downtown. Because downtown has a lot of apartment complexes with access codes. You got to go up flights of stairs and all this type of stuff. But here in West Seattle, there's a lot of homes, not very many apartment complexes. So the drop-offs tend to be a little bit easier. So we'll see about this particular drop-off. But all right, dude, fucking go. Go, dude. God. And and of course, you have to deal with road rage from time to time. I know I have to deal with it a lot because I don't know if it's like this everywhere in the country, but there are a lot of impatient drivers here in Seattle. And though, you know, even if you're driving at the speed limit or above the speed limit, it doesn't matter. They will get right on your behind and they will sit there indefinitely. Even if you move over. Now, see, it's kind of funny because when I moved over, it wasn't like the guy wanted to speed. He just did like 3 miles per hour faster than what I was going. I mean, relax, man. Give me some space. But as I said that, I know I was jinxing myself because as I said in West Seattle, the parking, there's not a lot of apartment complexes. This delivery is to an apartment complex, it seems like. So I will have to deliver this order to an apartment complex. So I'm going to take the other food out for the other delivery. And oh, the parking here is not going to be the best, is it? And so because it's so complicated like this, you know, I have to drive kind of crazy, figure out a way to park, then I have to figure out what door to go to, because the Google Maps, and I'm going to show you guys this here in a second. Even as this guy almost hits me in the back because... Okay, so what happens is when you go to an apartment complex, it'll show just like the center of the complex, but it doesn't show where the door is on Google Maps. So you kind of have to like look around and kind of figure that part of it out yourself, about where the door is. So sometimes, like if you were to go to 151st Street over here, you'd be far away, or if you go, so you just kind of have to figure it out. And there's no fast way to do it if you go to a place you've never been before. So I'm gonna go ahead and call the customer and have her come down to get her food. Oh, this is your Dasher. I've arrived. It said to call you when I'm here. Will I meet you downstairs?
Yeah, I'll be there downstairs.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Bye. And of course, another downside with the batch deliveries and the rating system is if you're waiting for a client like this, you can just be waiting and waste your time while you have another delivery on deck that you have to meet your delivery deadline by. So, yeah. That's what I'm doing now, just walking around and waiting. All right, first delivery complete in that batch order. Now I am going to go and deliver the other delivery. Food kind of fell down over here. I have a really big catering bag, but it's in the trunk and it's kind of awkward just to keep around. So, but usually if I know that I'm gonna do a batch order or two, I'll get the big catering bag out. But it's a little awkward if you only have one regular bag. And you get a free catering bag once you do dry deliveries if you go to your onboarding station. Okay, so let's see. I am 11 minutes away.
Turn right onto Southwest 150th Street.
And I have to deliver it in 10 minutes. So, there you go. I'm 11 minutes away and I have 10 minutes to deliver it. Oh, you can go. Oh. So yeah. Oh great. Yeah, so there you go. You can see how the job can be a little bit stressful since I have 10 minutes to get to an 11-minute delivery. And sometimes I resort to doing illegal stuff like this, hoping that I don't get pulled over. Because I was in the wrong lane. That's kind of funny. Okay, so yeah, this is just a day in my life. A day in the life of a Dasher. Wow, I definitely should have recorded that because they opened a gate for me. That was kind of cool. Alright, so we're here, and as long as I deliver it within 5 minutes, we'll be good to go. Alright, so the second order in the batch was delivered. And you know one cool thing? The girl had a shirt on that was a YouTube shirt. So she must have been a YouTuber, which is awesome. Because now I'm starting to think of myself as a YouTuber, interestingly enough. So yeah, okay, so I did those 2 deliveries and I am done $16.77 for about, what was that? 40 minutes worth of work or so. Not too bad, not too bad. And the locations were both pretty short, so it wasn't like a lot of gas. So there you go. DoorDash vlog for today.